What is dividend? Let's say, for example, you want to invest in VOO, Vanguard Mutual Fund stocks. So, for those of you who do not know what is a stocks, it's meaning that you own a part of a company, let's say Apple or Vanguard, and you own part of that company stocks. So let's say you go ahead and go out onto a website and you search for what is the values of Vanguard stocks. They will show you this slide right here. They will show you the price of the stocks, which is $228.05 per stocks, and the date, the closing of when the stock price closed at. Stock markets are open every day from I believe they start at 8 and closes at 4, and then they end at 6. So, the closing time at 4 does not mean that the stock price stops. It just means that they are about to close. But the real actual time that they close, the stock market close, is at 6 p.m. So you can say from 8 to 6 p.m. is when the stock market closed. So here you go. That's the price per stocks, and they show you the graph, and you can track on how the stocks goes up and down through various days, months, and years. So that's how you figure out how well the stocks is doing. So here we go, and then here's what I did here. I put the stock price and then the stock graph, and here's another part of it. The main point of this presentation is the dividend. I was gonna show you how to dividend or calculate dividends. The dividend for this Vanguard stocks is at 1.73%. So how will you calculate this? Oh, I'm sorry. And what is dividend? I never answered you that question, right? So I'm sorry, I forgot. Looks like I forgot to add a slide in there asking what is dividend. So here, let me go back to this slide. So I'm going to explain you about word by word. Dividend is when you buy a certain stock, such as Vanguard, VOO, for per stocks. At the end of every year, the as long as you own part of the Vanguard company stocks, they will, if the stock is doing really well and the company is doing really well, they will pay you back for owning one of their stocks. And this is how I'm teaching you how you divide the dividend so that you can calculate how much percentage you're getting back. Here we go. Next slide. Here we go. So by calculating it, for 1.73%, you have to first turn this into a decimal, move it 2 places to the left, which is 0.0173, and then you multiply by the price of the stocks. Remember, which is Vanguard stocks per stocks is 288.05 cents. If you do that math, you can use this as a calculator if you're not a math person. I can tell you I'm not a math person either. So if my calculation is wrong for some any way, make sure you comment it below and tell me what I did wrong. But I already know I did my research and this is what they're telling me. So the equal amount is $4.98, and that's per year for per stocks. So let's say if you go and also here's a calculation, and remember every stocks that you buy, they don't pay it once, they divide that in 4 years. So Vanguard pay you 4 times for 1 year, and so first you have to divide that into 4 times with the same amount that you did in the previous calculation, which is $1.24. And this is count per stock. So you think it might be low, but if let's say you own 1,000 Vanguard stocks, perhaps, for example, let's say you own 1,000 Vanguard stocks, time that by $4.98, that's $4,980 per year, and that's per years. And so if you want to break it down in 4 times, that's $1,245. So it's not too bad. But here, guess again. Here's a trick to it. This is the bargain. You have to spend at least $288,050 to get 1,000 Vanguard stocks. Whew. There we go. See that? So that's really the payoff is not a whole lot. But remember, this is just money you are investing, money that you putting in, and you don't have to do a damn thing about it, and it just you know comes out of nowhere. You're just sitting around and it just gives you 5,000 per year. So if you are willing to invest it, this is how you will get if you are have if you have basic knowledge of investment. This is how it works. I know it's not a whole lot from $200,000 to $5,000 per year, but if you put more into it, it will eventually. And then I'm not saying that this pricing always stay the same, because stock market goes up and down. Price market goes up and down all the time. So that margin, that this dividend can always go up. It doesn't always have to be the same, but sometimes it could be going down too. So you have to think both kind of low and high. So, ooh, that was a lot of math. So anyway, if I did my calculation wrong, please post your comment, and make sure if you like the video, please give me a like button, and thanks for watching.